reveals about psychology, identity, and communication. It was doing during the pandemic, and I did a virtual book launch. I invited a bunch of people to this virtual book launch, and I had a few of the contributors, like three or four of the contributors on the book launch with me to have a discussion about this amazing book that I was super proud of. I let each contributor know to let their followers know about the event, and to of course invite their family and friends. And when I showed up to the book launch, there was me and the contributors that I had prepared questions for, and there was one person that showed up to the virtual book launch for Why Wakanda Matters. One person. So there were actually more contributors at the book launch event than there were fans, supporters, people who cared enough to show up. And when I was little, my one of my biggest fears, besides childbirth and dying, was that I would have a party and nobody would show up. And that never happened. Every party I've had, every event that I've had, people have showed up until the Why Wakanda book launch event. And I had to process this. Of course, the event still went on and we had an amazing conversation. And I made sure to give the one person that showed up to the event all I had, everything, and to have the conversation that I always wanted to have about the film Black Panther. And at some point in the event, this one person that showed up had their camera off, and he turned his camera on and he said, "Oh my goodness, I thought that I was just going to like have my camera off and listen to the conversation because I thought that there would be more people there." And I had to reflect on this experience because I was confronted with my worst fear. And in reflecting on this experience, I am happy about the way I handled it because in the moment, I didn't feel embarrassed. I didn't feel bad. I didn't feel the way I thought I would feel or the way that little kid in me thought I would feel with nobody showing up to my birthday party. We still had an amazing time. And I'm still excited that we did the Why Wakanda Matters book launch, even though one person showed up. And a little while after that, I went on this journey of becoming debt free. And one of the things that I needed to do to become debt free was to pay off my car. And I think a lot of people have the urge when their car is paid off to go out and buy another car and then you just get another car note. But instead of buying another car, I decided to be super grateful that one, I paid off the car loan, and two, that I wanted to be grateful for the car that I had that didn't cost me a car note every month, and that I was going to take care of the car that I had. So I took it to the car wash. I got it cleaned inside and out, and I treated it like a new car. I was showing gratitude to the car that I have without jumping to something else, to getting a new car, to going back to having a monthly payment. And I began to be very appreciative about my car and to show my car how grateful I was to have it and to not have a car note. And I prioritized gratefulness over ego. The ego of wanting a bigger and better car after you pay it off. The ego of seeing someone else's car and saying, I want that, even though it's not the best financial decision for me. And so, what do all of these experiences have to do with each other? Well, it comes down to being grateful, and it comes down to practicing gratitude in your life. So when it comes to creating content, when it comes to selling your thing, when it comes to trying to get people to sign up for your coaching call or to try to get more followers, the point is you need to be grateful for what you have right now. Stop trying to chase more followers when you have people right now that already love you, that you are not serving the way you should be because you're trying to chase people that don't even know you yet. You want to go to where the people are that already love you and show them love, make them feel good, and be grateful that they are there for you right now. Because if you can't be grateful for the 5 followers that you have, you don't deserve 5,000. If you can't be grateful for the one person that showed up to your book signing event, then you don't deserve a million. If you can't serve the one customer that you have, then you cannot serve the 1,000 that you think that you want. And the best way to get more customers is for the current people that have bought your thing to tell their friends, because they do the marketing for you. And so I want you to take time right now to be grateful for where you are. Serve the people that are showing up to your thing now. Serve the people that are already following you. Serve the people that have already spent money on booking you for a speaking engagement or a consulting gig. And if you focus on giving value to those people, I can promise you it's going to be a whole lot easier to reach your goals in terms of increasing your visibility, authority, and income. So, what's missing from your content or program is that you're not serving the people that are already here right now. So, I hope this helps. If you have any questions, let me know. If you have any comments, let me know. I hope you have an amazing